In the world of Divergent, there are 5 factions in which every Divergent cast member is sorted: Dauntless, Erudite, Abnegation, Amity, or Candor, and each of them not only has a specific role in society but also very clear defining traits. These factions are the core of Veronica Roth's 2014 book and the 3 Divergent movies that came along afterward. Similar to the Hogwarts houses of Harry Potter, Divergent's factions help define who each character is and introduce unique social dynamics. Namely, Triss' choice to join Dauntless, the most dangerous faction, proves her bravery but isolates her from the world. The 5 factions are integral to Divergent. The story doesn't really begin until Triss completes her aptitude test, which is supposed to reveal which faction is best for her, but instead, offers inconclusive results that mark her as Divergent. Later, at the choosing ceremony, when Triss chooses Dauntless, that is when her tale is truly jump-started. Triss' induction into Dauntless leads her to face her fears and realize what is going on beyond the strict rules of her faction-based society. But it is nearly impossible to truly understand the story without understanding which Divergent faction is which. Dauntless. The brave faction. A faction at the core of Divergent is Dauntless. Dauntless values bravery above all else. Members of Dauntless act as soldiers for the city and are dedicated to standing up for others. Despite this morally upstanding belief, Dauntless is a risky faction to join. The Dauntless constantly put themselves into dangerous situations such as jumping on and off trains to enter or leave their base. Triss also experiences some close calls while training in Dauntless, such as having to physically fight her fellow initiates and standing in front of a target while knives are thrown at her. To get sorted into Dauntless, a person must show signs of bravery. Triss does this during her aptitude test when she attempts to save a little girl from a vicious dog. Even choosing Dauntless was a sign of bravery for Triss, who could have returned to her home faction. Other characters in Dauntless alongside Triss include Christina, Peter, For, and Eric. Dauntless are best known for their black clothing, tattoos, and piercings. Triss assimilates with the Dauntless by getting a tattoo of 3 birds to represent her family, and later, becoming one of the impressive individuals with only 6 fears. Erudite. The intelligent faction. Erudite is a faction concerned with intelligence and curiosity. Their job within Divergent society is to increase their knowledge. Therefore, Erudite are always seen reading books or consuming information through the computer. Erudite also produces the smartest individuals in society, including doctors, engineers, and teachers. In the Divergent series, it is revealed that the Erudite are the main drivers of the faction-based society. They believed that a lack of knowledge led to war, so they decided to create the factions. For an individual to get sorted into Erudite, they must show signs of particular wisdom. During Triss' aptitude test, she proves her own intelligence by refusing to choose the knife or the cheese, and furthermore, by submitting to the aggressive dog. Triss' brother, Caleb, chooses to join Erudite, along with characters like Kara, Elia, and Janine. Members of Erudite typically wear blue, along with glasses and practical, business-casual clothing. Abnegation. The selfless faction.